Hey guys, it's me, the Twilight Dash, and today I'm going to be talking about my opinions about Starlight Glimmer from Friendship is Magic. So let's get right into it. So Starlight Glimmer made her first appearance in the first two episodes of Season 5 called the Cutie Map something, I don't know. I forgot the two-part special, but anyways, in that two-part episode, she basically convinces a village in Equestria that cutie marks are evil because they basically take away friends and whatnot in a sense. And so she basically covers her cutie mark up with these two lines, and she also does it to these ponies too. And she also takes their cutie marks and stores them in a big cave because she wants to help them become better ponies, I guess, in a sense. But then she also doesn't want them to know that she has one in a sense because she doesn't want them to turn against her, which the main six actually do at the end because they manage to expose her cutie mark to the other ponies. And they basically say, you know what, screw you, okay? We thought you were telling the truth, but then we find out that you're lying to us, basically. And so at the end, everyone gets their cutie marks back, and Starlight Glimmer goes into hiding until the last two episodes of Season 5 called the Cutie Remark, where she basically uses a time travel spell to go back in time and mess up the moment where Rainbow Dash does the Sonic Rainbow to give all main six ponies their cutie marks, essentially. And so after several attempts at stopping her from fucking up the timeline, Twilight basically learns that the reason why Starlight hates cutie marks is because her friend Sunburst left their hometown after he got his. But then Twilight convinces her that she'll meet Sunburst one day again. And so at the end of Season 5, she becomes Twilight student. My bad. So at the start of Season 6, in the episode Chrysaline, a two-parter called the Chrysaline, Twilight and the gang go to the Crystal Empire, where they find out that Cadence and Shine Armor had the first kid called Flurry Heart, and she's also a alicorn for some reason, which is weird because alicorns aren't born, I guess. But anyways, Starlight, meets up with her old friend Sunburst, and at the end, they become friends again. And that was the first two episodes of Season 6. She also meets Trixie at one point, and becomes friends with her, regardless of the fact that Twilight doesn't like Trixie, I guess, because of the past. What else happened? In the episode All That She Does, I think, Starlight basically uses mind control magic on the other main six ponies except for Twilight because she left the castle to attend some princess stuff, I guess, or whatnot. But then once Twilight tells her that she needs to actually learn to, do things with the other ponies instead of forcing them to do what she likes, I guess, she makes it up to everyone at the end. Especially Pinkie Pie, because she was worried that she wouldn't be able to cook like Pinkie Pie. But then Twilight literally tells her that all you have to do is just learn how to cook. It doesn't matter if you're good at cooking or not, in a sense. At the end of Season 6, she manages to convince the other changelings to turn against Chrysalis, and she almost gets through to Chrysalis until she basically declares Starlight as her mortal enemy, I guess. and that was season 6. In season 7, she becomes Twilight. Twilight makes her a teacher of friendship, and her first student is Trixie. But then Trixie keeps fucking up all the spells that she teaches Trixie, I guess. But then she uses a spell to bottle up her rage. But then eventually her rage gets free and affects other ponies. And she learns that she has to tell Trixie the truth instead of hide her anger or whatnot. What else happened? Oh yeah, that. In the episode How to Change a Changeling, Trixie and Starlight try to help Vorax's brother, Ferrix, change like the other changelings, I guess. But then Starlight at one point goes, Trixie, listen, we need to tell Vorax that he has to kick out he has to kick his brother out of the hive. But then at the end, Ferrix changes on his own with the help of the other changelings, I guess. But then she also tells Vorax that Starlight was gonna tell him to kick him out of the hive, and then Vorax gets mad at Starlight. But then Ferrix saves her at the end by telling them a story about how he used to beat up Vorax instead of letting the other changelings beat him up. At the end of season 7, she and Sunburst help Twilight open a time portal to release the pillars of Equestria, I guess. They're basically ancient ponies who trap themselves in time, along with a creature called the Shadow Key Pony, I think. Oh no. Did I just say my friend's channel name there? Anyways, as I was saying, or the Shadow Pony, sorry, my bad. I think it was the Shadow Pony, not the Shadow Key Pony. Anyways, as I was saying, at the end, they're able to save Squire or something like that. I forget his name. Sorry. Oh yeah, I remember his name. It's Stygian, right? From the Shadow Pony, and that's season 7. In season 8, she becomes the Friendship School's counselor, I guess, and she tries to help students out with a problem. But then she's kidnapped by Cozy Glow at the end, and Cozy Glow tries to drain magic from the Tree of Harmony or something like that. But then the young six students at the school basically stop her in the process, and she's thrown into Tartarus at the end. In season 9, Trixie wants her to help set up a party for Maud and her boyfriend, but she keeps ditching Trixie for the students, I guess. But then she learns to accept that both Trixie and the students are important too, I guess, in a way. In the 20th episode, I believe, of season 9, Twilight basically says she's leaving the School of Friendship to become the ruler of Equestria, and gives the school to Starlight, and Starlight basically has to find a new vice mayor. And Trixie's one of the candidates, but then she chooses Sunburst at the end. But she does make Trixie the new she makes her the new a school counselor, I guess. But then she also throws away Phyllis, the potted plants, and she goes, "Phyllis, no!" Anyways, at the end of season 9, when Chrysalis attacks, Starlight tries to help. Starlight tries to fight Chrysalis off, but due to her new powers from Grogar's bell, she's eventually kidnapped by Chrysalis. But then she's free, and at one point she joins Twilight and the gang in defeating them as well at the end. And in the final episode of Friendship's Magic, The Last Problem, she's basically the the principal still of the School of Friendship, along with Sunburst and Trixie, I guess, and the Keymark Crusader as well. Sorry, but yeah, my overall opinion on Starlight Glimmer is that she's a very good character, even though she was a bad guy at the start of season 5. But I can forgive her because I don't blame her for the way she feels, because in life, like, we all have friends that we don't want to see go away, but sadly we have to let them go, I guess, in a sense. But we will see them again, and an example of that is for example when I left my secondary school in 2016 and went to college that year. I really missed seeing the Key Pony, but then when he came to my college in 2017, I believe, I was happy. But then after I left college in 2020, when COVID hit, I went to uni, I missed him. But then recently, not recently, sorry, last year in 2022, I got his Instagram, and I went to his place recently in June, and yeah, we're still friends, I mean. But yeah, anyways, that's my opinion about Starlight. Sorry about that little tangent there. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.